rodillas! Tienes 3 segundos para obedecer. 1, 2,
3. Si querían que volviera, solo tenían que pedírmelo.
Hi, Vin.
How are you, Michael?
What took you so long to return Xander Cage in XXX?
Scheduling.
Okay.
And success with Fast and Furious made me have to focus on that saga. What a lot of people don't realize is the hardest part of working with a saga, and I call them sagas because that's what a sequel really is, right? You have to think about what the next story is, what the following story is. The hardest part of working on a saga is not going to set and getting in front of the camera. That's the fun part. It's the imagining and dreaming of a storyline that crosses over many films. And so I had very little time to really invest in what the right way to revisit the XXX property. And it wasn't until Furious 7 broke all records and simultaneously was the most challenging emotionally experience of my life that I felt, okay, I don't care about anything. I need to go have a great time. I need to play a character that's irreverent and unapologetically fun.
Ya no hay más patriotas, solo rebeldes y tiranos.
¿Y tú qué eres?
Soy XXX.
In ways so important to you to return to your classic characters like Toretto and Riddick and now Xander Cage?
That's such a good question. And I've thought about that. I really have thought about that. I know this is going to sound crazy, but there are not a lot of great scripts in Hollywood. Not that I see that I'm super ecstatic about. My father was a theater director. My father, at the age of 5, started teaching me how to act. And I did my first play when I was 7. There's something very challenging about carrying a character over decades as a thespian that I don't think the actors of the last century could have imagined. Something about taking the same character and allowing him to evolve on screen while you're evolving off the screen presents a fun challenge. That's the first thing. And then secondly, because of social media and because of such a large fan base on Facebook, I want to please them. I want to answer their requests. So many of them will say, we'd love to see Xander again. We'd love to see Riddick again. We'd love to see Dom and Letty again. And I go back and I'm by myself and I think, well, how could I give that? I can't change the world, but I can affect story. So how could I deliver that? How could I tell that kid or that grandmother or that Tigre or whoever, how could I give them the next chapter? And so I felt challenged by that. And I guess that's why I keep returning to the characters for now.
Te voy a presentar a tu equipo.
Aquí viene el mejor cliente de Red Bull. Unos payasos no me cuidarán la espalda.
And this could be one of your biggest years. You started with XXX, then came The Fate of the Furious, and finally Guardian of the Galaxy. How do you feel about this year?
That's another good question. How do I feel about this year? I feel like I've worked very, very hard, maybe too hard, going back to back with movies. And I feel like I'm able to satisfy a lot of different types of people. The people that love the Marvel movie, the people that are diehard Fast and Furious fans, and of course the extreme sports junkies that want Xander Cage. But there's also, it's funny, I was thinking about this on the flight here last night. It may force me to answer the promises, a certain promise that I made almost 15 years ago. It may allow me to feel finally comfortable enough to go off and to direct Hannibal the Conqueror.
No sé lo que estás buscando, pero no lo encontrarás.
¿Entonces no me harás el desayuno por la mañana?
Finally, I am from Peru, you know that. I have a gift for you. This is the national soccer team. And
I love a
hope,
gift.
Yeah, I hope you wear it sometime, and I hope you like it.
Ah, gracias. You know, my mother took me to Machu Picchu.
Yeah, I
tell you that all the
remember.
time.
I
I tell
remember
you
that
that.
the picture in your face.
Oh, you saw the picture?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a cute.
That's right.
Cute picture.
Yeah, I love.
And I hope you come to visit us.
I would love to return there. I've been, Michelle Rodriguez has been going there and saying, you have to come to Machu Picchu, you have to come to Machu Picchu. And it's such a spiritual place that I would love to return.
Thank you, Vin, again.
Un placer, un
Gracias.
placer. Increíble, mi gente, increíble.
Gracias.
Thank you, Michael.
Déjame resumírtelo. Dales una paliza. Conquista a la chica. E intenta verte cool mientras lo haces. Qué bien se siente estar de vuelta.